Hi, I'm Barre Pinske. I've been a professional artist for 28 years. During that time, I've made all kinds of interesting things for all kinds of interesting people. Aerosmith, I've worked for the Pentagon, Prince has one of my pieces, regular people just like you that have asked me to make cool things for them. This is my shop in Chester, Vermont, and this is Carved in Vermont. Okay, so like I'm carving today, I'm behind, I have to get things done, and people come up, and I think to myself, oh boy, what do we have going on now?
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Here, I am Carol Neff.
Nice to meet you.
This is my husband.
Nice to meet you. What do you got? And then they open up their back of their car, and they have a tree that's busted to pieces by lightning. Wow, look at that. What happened to that thing?
Well, in 2008, our son was working on a golf course and a bolt of lightning hit the tree and he was standing next to it. And so when he came home for a visit, he brought us this piece of wood. He's still working for the same golf course in Long Island, New York, and he said he was coming home for his birthday. So I kind of wanted something like made out of this piece of tree that would represent the lightning strike that he survived. He's fine, by the way.
That's good. Well, that's pretty cool. It's a piece of cherry, so that's pretty good. It's kind of busted up. So the lightning actually went through this and blew the tree apart.
Yes.
Yep.
And he's okay. It didn't hurt him that bad. That's good.
He was close enough to get some pieces of wood in his legs, his shorts on.
Wow. And
then they did end up taking him to the hospital.
But he's okay. His first thing he said to me was, when I talked to him on the phone, he was fine. He was talking and he said, "Mom, at least I get a free T-shirt out of this." So,
Hey, I'm Alonzo Neff from Chester.
And I'm Carol Neff. And we just brought a piece of wood, cherry wood, to Barre to take a look at. We walk by Barre's gallery all the time, and we see the amazing pieces of things he's made out of wood.
No, I think we could do something cool with it. Why don't we set it out over here? I can look at it, see what the integrity is of the piece. I got a mess here. So we talk about the process of the project and so forth and so on. At first, I think that they wanted me to kind of carve something out of the tree, but because of the fact that it was busted up, it really doesn't have integrity like making like a normal carving. So this is the deal. I think you know, I just think that the whole story and everything is cool as can be, and to have this piece of wood is really interesting. And from my perspective, you know, I think that there's good integrity here, and then the way it's busted on this side, it's like I don't think that I can do something cooler than nature. You know, I mean, this is just so neat. I mean, it's literally boom. This is what happened, and this shows what it is.
So you want to leave the piece whole? What
I would try to do is leave as much of it like the tree as we can, kind of clean up what has been man-made, leave what is more natural, put it on a base kind of like a trophy or something, and then we could work with this part here because this has integrity. So
are you thinking about keeping the bark, or would the bark come off?
Yeah, I think I would. Well, on the most of it I would keep the bark, but I think like from here down we could carve a bolt of lightning into it, and it would be kind of cool because it would be cherry wood, so that would be neat.
Would the color, like from the cherry, pop out when you carve it?
Yeah, it looked like a piece of furniture, so
okay.
like cherry cabinets or whatever. But I think that there's another element here that's kind of coming to mind that's really cool, and that is you know, how we differentiate the bolt of lightning from the tree. And I do a lot of work with leaf, like copper leaf and aluminum leaf, and I'm thinking like, you know, Superman's, you know, bolt on his chest and what you see in comic books and stuff like that. And it might be interesting to electrify that bolt of lightning by adding leaf. So we could either do gold leaf, copper leaf, or aluminum leaf.
So this is going to be like carved out a little bit inside the lightning bolt, and then whatever. I think I like the idea of copper.
Yeah.
Like, because I think the color of copper with cherry would be
beautiful.
A little prettier.
So I think when we talked about it, and I thought about it a little bit, we worked through to have a really cool idea. You know, keeping what nature did as the focus, and kind of making the tree itself as a piece of art without altering it too much, and then taking the wood in the back that has integrity and carving a bolt of lightning and adding an element of a copper leaf to communicate the electric without getting shiny like aluminum or Superman. Cool. Well, this is really great. I mean, this is like probably the most unique project I've had, and I think that it's you know, thank God that he's okay, and he has this as a memory now. It's kind of like it's a cool thing.
Well, I think that's why when I heard he was coming home, and it's been sitting in our garage, and I didn't want someone to mistake it for a piece of firewood.
That's what I said. Yeah, you know, it's like I'll have to tell my help. You know, it's like this is a project. Don't cut this up for firewood. Yeah, cool, awesome. All right, neat. Okay.
So we'll give you our information, and you know, any chance we can get it done for his birthday?
Not a problem. Okay. We get things done around here. Awesome. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
All right.
I think he's going to create a beautiful piece of artwork. My idea wasn't exactly what his idea was, but he's the artist. So we like the idea. I think the idea is going to be really neat.
I don't know. I'm kind of excited to do the project. It's really neat. I'm just glad the kid's okay. You know, I've heard about people, you know, that get hit by lightning and they get nerve damage and it hurts their eyes, or their heart rate gets messed up. You know, so to have them just have a few, you know, shards of wood and be healthy, and then, you know, have the monument. You know, I survived a lightning. Bolt of lightning and a lightning strike, and this is the tree, you know. I think it's really neat.
I think our son is going to be very, very surprised and excited to have this momentum from his experience, and I can't wait to see what it looks like.